Check. Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we've got the UFO sightings for you just in. Take a look at this.
Птицы летают, у нас стоит не двигаться. Приближай, насколько можно, больше не приближай. Не летаешь, это
All right, let's do a side-by-side comparison on the Anomaly. Broad daylight, definitely authentic video. We see birds flying underneath this craft. I make it out to be quite large. What are we dealing with is the question. As the world heats up in regards to the UFO phenomenon, we're bringing you the videos right now. Brent, what's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is a good one to start out with right here, Blake. I like this a lot. You could just see how steady it is, just hovering up there. It's not undulating. It's not doing any of the sort. We're seeing those birds fly right next to this thing. It kind of gives it some good scale. Again, the eyewitness that captured this said he didn't hear anything. So again, could this be a drone? Well, it's up for us to look at what we got right here, and everybody makes their own opinion. Right now, we just don't know what it is.
Yeah, we're not seeing any means of propulsion, and this thing's just kind of just hanging there, rock steady, with no indication of what's keeping it up in the sky. So I'm digging this video. Now, again, we've got a lot of videos coming into third phase, so buckle up. Let's bring in the next one. And guys, I want to get your thoughts. The phenomenon, it's happening in real time. Take a look at this.
¿Ya viste que tiene luces? ¿Ya viste, pa?
Es este, ¿no?
Ay, no.
Right, we got a quick video. Again, broad daylight, something kind of unusual. When I'm looking at this, there are indications of maybe this could just be some random balloon, but I don't know, the flight characteristics on this thing seems just a little too bizarre. We got to share it. We're just putting it out there. Again, we don't know exactly what it is, but it's an authentic video. Brent, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it caught this person's interest. So he got his camera out, he started filming it, and here's a good close-up right here. This is bizarre footage right here. We could see these lights surrounding whatever this craft is, if you could call it a craft. Again, here's a good close-up right there. Interesting stuff.
You know, after I did some stabilization and we're looking at this a little closer, doing the enhancements, it's kind of paying off. Absolutely, it is. We're not seeing any kind of gondola underneath those, so this isn't some hot air balloon. That's an amazing still we just grabbed. A little bit more enhancement to try and get a better look at whatever this is. As everybody's joining us in this live premiere, please help us get the word out. We're going to share the link in the description and the live chat. So share this on your social media, as well as give us a big thumbs up as you're enjoying the videos as they come in from around the world. Once again, we're looking at the raw video. I'm not seeing any manipulation whatsoever. Whatever's there, it's there, and it's hanging quite steady. It's not undulating like it's just drifting and hanging in the air like a balloon and start to wobble back and forth. Again, this is very stable. It's an interesting video here, Brent.
Yeah, you know, I'm liking it. It's, again, we're not ruling out that this could not be a balloon. It could be, definitely. It's just look at this. Do you see this regularly in your skies? We don't. So I think this is a good one to share, just because on how odd this particular shape of this thing is, and how it's just hanging there and kind of having these weird oscillations too, as people say these craft do perform these weird uneven motion moves, like what we're seeing right here.
Absolutely. There was that one shot of the underbelly of the craft. It seemed very flat, and that was kind of interesting. It didn't have like a bulbous kind of bottom as a balloon would. This actually had kind of a flat bottom. Again, this is a very strange video. That's why we're sharing it with you. But we've got more videos just into Third Phase of Moon. It came into our email. My contact is in the description below earlier today, and let's just roll it right now.
What the fuck is that? There's a fucking light in the sky. Yo, that's what the fuck? It's a blue orb or some shit. What the fuck?
So let's get a close look at this. Again, this came in just a day ago. This was shot in Australia. So at first I thought we're looking at some kind of Elon Musk rocket, but the dates don't match up. This is something very unusual, what happened over the night skies just a couple days ago. I'm sure we're going to get more videos from the region. But is this some kind of just bright lit up drone in the sky? It seems to disappear into the cloud line and no means of where it went. So it's remaining a mystery. I like the luminance coming off this object as well. You almost see it like it's a teardrop just kind of coming out from beneath the cloud layer. Your thoughts here, Brent?
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this one. Yeah, I reached out a couple days ago, and first we pulled it up. We're like, okay, this is pretty interesting. And even looking at it right now, I'm pretty compelling. It's pretty compelling what we're looking at, just because we're getting a good close up of it, and then we're not seeing any means of propulsion. We're just seeing this bright blue light emitting the clouds around it, which is pretty cool. This is pretty high lumens. What's going on here?
Once again, from the video, we don't hear any indication of noise. So if this is a drone, I'm just not hearing any evidence of that. And the brilliance of light, that's, again, that tear, like just pure white light, it's interesting. And he's there on the boardwalk. And if you're out there at night walking around and you see this in the sky, I urge you to get your camera out. And I commend the person who shot this. We're going to be sharing the original link in the description below. Definitely get your cameras out and start filming, because you just never know when it's going to go down. I say about 99% of the people that capture UFOs, actually 99.9% of the people that capture the phenomenon, are people that are just in the right place at the right time. So again, very interesting stuff. We've got more videos just in. Let's just get to the next one. This one's a pretty good episode. We got a lot of stuff, and that's what we like. Take a look at this.
This is so cool. This looks like a portal. This looks like a door.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, door. Oh god. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So cool.
India, what just happened over there? A doorway in the night sky opens up, and you see illuminated light behind this, basically a rectangular dark shape, and then there's something illuminating behind it. It's very interesting. Is this some kind of maybe illusion, some kind of stunt that's going on in India? We need to find out. Brent, your first impressions.
Yeah, look at the contrast and the size of this thing, and just a crescent around this rectangular shaped doorway as we're looking at. It's pretty impressive. I do like that. Again, the people are on the ground. They're filming this. They don't know what it is. I'm just wondering, could it be maybe a building far off in the background with a big spotlight illuminating this, creating this shadow effect?
Or is it maybe some kind of just crazy atmospheric phenomenon. These are questions to ask, but I don't know. We don't have the answers. I can't tell you exactly what's going on. And I'm sure there's so many people that live in India that we've got to find out. Maybe in the next day or so, we could solve this mystery. But at the moment, again, authentic footage. I like the way they're zooming in and out. It sounded like the couple were having fun. They don't know what they're looking at. It's according to the eyewitnesses. And again, very rigid shapes and geometry going on here. I don't think this is natural. This is just something very unusual. Now, more video. Guys, take a look at this one.
Pull over and see. Stop. No, go slow. What is that? Oh my God.
Wow. Again, this is kind of nuts to look at. Clouds falling out of the sky. Is this weather manipulation? Is this some kind of like biohazard that fell out of an airplane and it's just dissipating in this neighborhood? Again, I've seen this kind of video before. We put it out on Third Phase Moon, I think about 5-6 years ago, of this same type of phenomenon. Again, most likely just something falling from an airliner, and something you might not want to get in close contact to, but very interesting.
Yeah, like you said, Blake, we've seen this before, and this is actually better footage. We're seeing it. Yeah, I've seen this associated with waste, and it's not good stuff to get close to. Again, or could it be a natural phenomenon? We just don't know right now, but this is good footage by the woman capturing this right here. Good job.
Absolutely. They caught a really good capture. Like I said, very rare footage of this going down, especially in the neighborhood. But now let's go to Popocatépetl, Mexico. More of the phenomenon. Watch. Okay, look at this thing. It's just dancing around the volcano. It seems organic, but then it seems that it has intention. It's definitely moving very quickly. Did you see that? Just from left to right, an incredible maneuver that just seemingly defies the laws of physics. What are we looking at? There's so much video from this area, this location, with regards to the phenomenon. Just it baffles the mind on how much activity is around this certain location. Brent, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this one's bizarre. We can't judge distance. It's hard to tell how far it is away from the camera, but if it's next to the volcano, this thing's large, and it's doing these erratic moves right there. You can just see that. As it approaches, it kind of darts down quickly and then does this kind of like left to right circle motion that is very unconventional. For a drone to do this, I've never seen anything like it. So this is impressive stuff right here.
Yeah, and then it also leaves a wake in its trail behind it. Like there's some kind of interruption. Could this be just pixelation from the sensor of the camera? I'm not sure. Or is there some kind of possible energy coming from behind this? Like ball lightning comes to mind, but then again, it seems that there's purpose to this. Are they harnessing the energy from the volcanoes? Many speculate. Let me tell you, volcanoes have the power, and if you're looking for energy, why not get it from a source right there? As an active volcano, Popocatépetl is very active. So again, we're looking at things that can't be explained right here at Third Phase of Moon. We've got more for you. What a busy episode. Let's take a look at this next one right now. All right, let's roll this once again here and look at this. You know, Nope, the movie Jordan Peele came out with about a year and a half ago, suggested that UFOs could be hiding within the clouds. It's a movie, it's fantasy, but in reality, there are a lot of videos that seem to look like UFOs are actually there. And could this be a cloud, a lenticular cloud? Most likely. But again, there's this indication of this black sliver that runs right around the edge. I'm not suggesting that this is a mothership by any means, but it looks really cool. You don't get to see this every day. And I urge people, once again, if you see any kind of weather phenomenon and it looks crazy like this, share it with us, because this is pretty interesting. Again, authentic. Again, is it a mothership? Most likely not. It's just really fun to look at. Brent?
Yeah, again, a great natural phenomenon, in my opinion, is what we're looking at here. And definitely, if I saw this, I would film it as well. I think a lot of people have seen this phenomenon, a natural phenomenon, and mistakenly think that they are UFOs. And I don't have a problem with that. Again, it's just a good look at this event happening in Arizona.
Absolutely. And it's authentic. And the public wants to have people look at their videos. That's what we're here for. Now let's get to this. Okay, a side-by-side comparison. This was captured earlier this week in San Diego. Something on fire, dripping plasmic flames coming down. Again, it's very dry there at the moment. What the heck is going on? Is this some kind of firework or some kind of drone releasing fire and it's dripping into an area that's very ignitable? This is very strange, but this is the stuff coming into Third Phase of Moon on a daily basis. So, guys, make sure you take a look at our latest documentary, UFO Endgame to Disclosure.
It's a mind-blowing situation. For the public, it's like, oh, a conspiracy theory, it's entertaining. But if you're actually in a responsible position and you find out that there's a whole secret government program that you don't know about, it's a shock.
This report comes from a shadowy Pentagon department that was shut down in 2012.
The disclosure movement has been hijacked by people parroting the narrative and the script being written by these black projects. I would say 90+% of everything that's going to come out is false.
The most widely seen UFO right now is not alien, it's actually ours.
It's a great cover story for all kinds of criminal activities. Blame it on the aliens, right?
If we are being visited by interdimensional beings, we should know about it.
This has the big disadvantage of the truth being much more unbelievable than the fiction.
It's the crash retrievals that are the Rosetta Stone for solving the UFO cover-up.
The implications of this is the difference between extinction level civilization versus one that's going to take off to the stars.
Oh, what the hell?